So the thing about Parisian women is that they never really stop you and compliment your outfit. So that means if someone stops you and says, oh my gosh, madame, I love your outfit, it means that your outfit is on fire. It is chef's kiss. And I've already been out today. I wore this morning to church, and I have received so many compliments from Parisian women on my outfit. And that's why in today's video, I'm gonna share with you my tips, like the tools that I use to build a show-stopping outfit. The thing is, a lot of my outfits are actually quite simple to put together. I like to be able to reach into my closet, grab a few things, and go. It's really all about just knowing exactly the right pieces to pair together to create your own show-stopping outfit. But first, let's go for a walk, because as you know, I love to dress up to walk the streets of Paris. So this is what I wore to church this morning. Let me show you the shoes. The shoes were these white Nodoletto babies, and for my bag, I did my Stradberry bag. And I will talk about why I styled it this way, and then I'll put everything on so you can get a look at it. So I started off knowing that I wanted to wear the skirt, and I think one of the most helpful ways to get dressed is to think about it from the perspective of like, what is one thing that you want to wear, and then build up from that. So I knew that I really wanted to wear this skirt. This skirt is just a really fun skirt, and it's actually quite light, so it's kind of a perfect fall skirt. It has these little red flowers in it, as you can see, and then it has with little green leaves, and then here along here it has kind of creamish flowers with the little red center, and then of course it has this kind of white lacy detail. And so I used the colors of this skirt to really build up the outfit, all right? So one of the things I've talked about a lot before is the 3-color rule, and how it's like kind of no more than 3 colors per outfit. That's kind of like how the French women like kind of do it. So basically, I look at the skirt. What are the 3 colors? We have white, we have black, we have red, we have green, we have maybe an off-white, all in the skirt. So what am I going to pull on? For me, because the white detailing is kind of what sticks out the most, kind of around the bottom of the skirt, as you can see here. For me, I decide I'm gonna go with the white. So that leads me to then put on this. Oh. Okay, that leads me to then put on this white shirt. Now, this white shirt has some frill to it, right? So that complements, if you can see it, it's just a little bit of frilly, lacy detail here at the bottom. Now, this is, you saw me, I started the video with the jacket on. I'm gonna show you how I ended up with that jacket. It's a little bit chilly today, not too chilly, a little bit. So, I needed to like finish out the outfit, right? Like I needed something on it. So since white is already a color that I have going on here on the top, I didn't want to do that again. I wanted to bring out the black, but I didn't want to do it in a very traditional way. I didn't want to be in the situation where I'm trying to really match this black. So instead, what I did is I just thought, simplest way to go about this is with a black leather jacket. And to keep that black leather jacket a little bit unexpected. So with the black leather jacket, you can see the little frilly part from my shirt. It pops out right underneath it, right? So the frilly part stands out, right? But I didn't just do traditional black, right? If you notice, it has all of these gold buttons, these little gold kind of details. I did that because the dots that in the quilting that are on this jacket are very similar as far as matching the looking like the little circles that make up the flowers. So that's how I'm able to complement it. I literally saw the jacket, was like, that's gonna work, and threw it on because I knew circles and circles complement. Okay, so you see how I'm really using the pattern of the skirt. And I'll get even closer so you can really see the pattern of the skirt. I'm using all the patterns of the skirt to help pull together the full look. So that's how I end up with the jacket on top. And as we see, the jacket also has a really great silhouette, right? So we have this flouting, you know, this kind of flouting of the skirt at the bottom. The jacket has more of this kind of these shoulder pads. It just kind of creates this kind of square-ish silhouette up here, but then it does a little bit, you know, just narrow in just a tiny bit. So it helps kind of create like a whoop, 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 right? You get it? A little bit of hourglass shape. So that, again, balance, creates balance in the outfit, makes the outfit feel balanced. Now, shoes. Remember how I said white is the color I'm pulling out? Because white is the color I'm pulling out, and also I am short. Never forget, I'm a little person. I know that I wanted to go with shoes that brought out that white, but also elevated me, because the skirt, if you can see it, the skirt is long, it touches the ground, so if I don't have any heels on, I have to walk holding it up. So I have to wear heels on it. I had two options. I could have gone with red Corelle heels, I could have gone with kind of off-white Corelle heels, but then I decided the best bet would be to go with my white Nodolettos. So these are my Nodoletto babies. They have the perk of giving me height, but the white of the shoes perfectly matches this little white down here, okay? So there you have it. There's a look at it from the side, right? Shimmy, shimmy, baby. Cocoa Puffs. And then a look at it from the front. As you see, the white, because it so perfectly matches the little band, it's good. And also it gives me the height that I'm looking for. And it, again, because the skirt is so long, I am petite. When you're like that, it's always nice to have something lighter on the foot. So even though the shoe technically is chunky and heavy, visually it looks light because it's this bright patent leather white. And if you can see, it does visually look light. Like, it looks like it very much complements this outfit and was meant to. So that's kind of why I went with that white shoe. You could also do like a little black sandal, a strappy black sandal. Another option could have been like a skin tone sandal, but because it's raining outside, I had to go with the closed toe shoe, so that's why I went with this. Now the bag. So last but not least, the bag. With the bag, I've already shown you I went with my little mini Strathberry tote. I could have easily gone with a white bag that perfectly matched the shoes and perfectly matched this. But what I like about this Strathberry tote is that it has this black and the cream, right? It's two colors. So I really like that. And also it has these gold details, and the gold details of the strap perfectly complement the gold details of the jacket. So that's actually why I went with this, is because there is, of course, off-white in the shirt, but I like the fact that it was duotone. You could very, very easily, without any issues, go with a white bag, like a completely white bag. I decided to do something just a little off-white because it ties in with the gold here. I will also note that for my sunglasses, I wore bright white sunglasses, so the exact same color as the shoes, the exact same color of my sunglasses, which, interestingly enough, don't know where they are. Found it, darling. I wore these white sunglasses that I got from Zara last year. So, this is how the whole thing looked. The reason why I went with bright white sunglasses was because I wanted that bright white that's already in the shoes and that's already down here in the skirt. I wanted to make sure it came all the way up the outfit with these sunglasses. You might say, well, Adriel, that's That's more than 3 colors. Technically, you're right, darling. Gold is a color. Off-white is a color. However, if you notice, even though I'm throwing in an off-white, it still very much complements and matches the one particular color in the outfit. And as I said, you could easily swap this for a white bag, and it would be just perfect. I just thought that because I did have gold in the jacket, I did want to bring in just one more gold element so that it really felt the complement. And that is really what it is about when you're, thinking about, 3 colors. These things are, they're, you can stick traditionally just straight up with 3 colors. You can't do that. But there are times when you're just not going to have, your blacks aren't going to be the same black, right? Your whites aren't going to be the same white. So how do you adjust but still make the outfit look good? Well, the way you do that is by, if your blacks aren't exactly black, if your white isn't exactly white, have some elements where the whites are the same or the off-whites are the same. Last thing I really, really want to note is that when you are doing colors, when you are putting together colors in the outfit, and kind of, if you'll notice with this outfit, I pulled that bright white from the toes all the way up, right? You have to really think about that when you're opting for 3 colors. There has to be at least one color that goes from your toes and ends up at the top of your head. Plain and simple. If I had not done the sunglasses, I would have done a white headband. You have to bring that color all the way up your outfit. It's how the outfit look. It's how you make an outfit look balanced. To just completely frank, the easiest way to make any outfit you put on look more balanced, look better, look chicer is simply by having one color hit at 3 different points on your outfit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The color needs to move. The color has to come up the outfit. If you can do that, it always helps the outfit look more balanced. So, with all of that said, with all of that talking, this, my darlings, was the outfit that I wore to church today. This is it. This is the look. Okay, my love, so as I mentioned, I have to go out for a birthday party, so I am keeping the outfit simple. Mainly because I am not in a particularly social mood. It's rainy, it's gray, it's dreary. I just want to stay in my house, but I can't do that, so voila. So I'm wearing these wide leg denim that I got from Cezanne. So I'll just give you a close-up. I love these jeans because they make my booty look good. I'm just going to be frank. That's why I like them. So they're wide leg with a little bit of flare at the bottom, so that is good. And then I am doing, the Canadian tuxedo, so a chambray denim shirt on top. And then because it is a little chilly, not cold, I'm just doing the same leather jacket that I had on this morning. Again with the shirt, just tiny little cuff details peeking out from underneath the jacket. So I'm going to actually show you another pair of pants. I don't think I'm going to go with these denim, even though I like it and they're comfortable, but I have another pair of denim that gives this outfit like a kind of a different look. I think gives it a look that's a bit more interesting, and that's just by changing the color of the denim, so I'm going to do that real quickly. These are my favorite pair of jeans, not my favorite. I'm going to say that a lot. Every jean is my favorite jean. How about that? This is a pair of Levi's 701s, okay? I got them in London. 701 is apparently a style that Marilyn Monroe really liked. I love the way they fit on me. I have kept the dark color. I really like it. So these are these jeans. Another reason I like these jeans, they make my booty look good. So anyway, different look. right? Different look, completely different look. I actually think that this is more fun, and the reason why, the thing about mixing denim on denim, and I think one of the great things about doing denim on denim, is that denim is something where you can do two different denims and it really changes the look and color and the feel of the outfit. And then you can pair like a different texture with it, like this jacket, and it gives it a different edge. So I really find that when I'm doing kind of, because I'm going to do this black jacket, which I already had on earlier today, I really kind of want my the bottom pants to have some darkness to it, to have a little bit of weight, right? Like, because I feel like, again, this is a big boxy jacket and I want there to be some weight on the bottom to counter that. To finish it off, I'm sticking, of course, with my red lipstick, so I'm doing the red there. Oh wait, the lipstick has come off. Hold on a second. Keeping our red there. Black bag, and because it's raining, sorry, black Repetto ballet flats. One thing I will note about my Repetto ballet flats is I always wear them with band-aids because it's just not comfortable otherwise. And so yeah, this is it. This is the outfit. I could easily swap out a purse, but sometimes for something else. But because it's raining, I'm gonna have, you know, umbrella, all this stuff. I need just a bigger bag and something that's waterproof and that's gonna be okay. So this is it. This is the outfit. Relatively simple looking at it, right? But it's still interesting. And it still has something fun. And I've upgraded it. It would be cool enough just with the Canadian tuxedo, but you can really also upgrade an outfit, kind of give it something a little bit different, a little bit more edge, with just a fun, cool jacket. And like this jacket, it's fun. What can I say? It's fun. So yeah, here is the outfit. Visual weight, all the way down, consistency, and voila. So this is a really, really cute set from the Spanish brand La Veste. And as you can see, I mean, these pants and their little fringes at the bottom and the little matching jacket with its fringes and everything like that. And then underneath it, I have put on this blue shirt that I got from Banana Republic forever ago. And you can obviously, like, I could button it up so it's like this, but I kind of like the fact that the little bow of the shirt actually hangs down from the jacket. So let's talk about this outfit. Let's talk about pattern. The thing about patterns is that I know that patterns are something I think that can be a bit tricky, or it can make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, like as far as putting together, you know, patterns and kind of putting them together in a way where it doesn't feel like it's creating some sort of a chaotic outfit. So when I think about patterns, one of the simplest ways to do it is, you know, kind of in a set like this, where you have a top and a bottom and they match. I think that is one of the easiest ways to do patterns, particularly if you don't feel very comfortable with it. Now, I know also you might say, I'm gonna look ridiculous in something like this head to toe. You might say that. You might be like, there's no way that's gonna look good on me. Here's the thing, because you're creating the consistent pattern from the top to the bottom, it's gonna look good on you. I promise you, it will look good on you. I know some of you are like, I don't believe that, girl. I don't think I can pull that off. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can definitely 110%. If the pattern is consistent all the way down, you can pull it off because it's a set. It's like, it's made to go together. Like, don't overthink it, right? Like, put it matchy-matchy. Like, match from toe to bottom. And use your accessories to really finish out the outfit and to add that personality. So, sorry, a police car went by. Okay, so when it comes to finishing out the outfit, since I already have this blue top that perfectly matches the blue suit, I don't need any more blue. we're done. We have visual interest with the blue. So we're gonna pull on yet another color in the outfit, and that color is going to be cream. Can you see my toes? I don't know. I can't see if y'all can see my feet or not. Let me move you back. Okay. I think you can see my feet now. Okay, so doing my Corelle babies, and then pairing my Corelle babies with my Gucci Jackie. And that's it. So I've used my accessories to keep everything very chill, and because we're gonna want some sunglasses, I have these sunglasses that have, now the one thing I do wanna note, the Gucci Jackie, the color of the Jackie does not exactly match the Corelle heels. That's okay, because the sunglasses have both of these two. It's not the exact same beige, but it's similar. These sunglasses have both of these beiges in it, so it's okay, and it brings everything together. The point is, whether you're far away or up close, you can see that the beiges go all the way down. And that's the goal. That's what's helping to finish the outfit and create the consistency. Because the pattern alone is so bold, you want to keep everything else in the outfit very neutral, very demure. And when you do that, that's how you're able to wear something like this and not feel like you're gonna look ridiculous walking down the street. You're gonna look very chic walking down the street. Like, instantly people are gonna be like, oh, that's so cute. You look really great today, honey. So don't be afraid of pattern. Don't be afraid of doing a same pattern head to toe. Like, it's actually a very chic look. It's very easy to pull off. It's actually like accessorizing becomes quite simple. So yeah, here's the outfit. Hope this helped. Talk to you later. You too. Ciao, ciao.